enjoy work. It's like end is something else. I wonder if I have to do like performance clear measures. That does not look right. That does not look right. Yeah. Come on. What's going on here? Performance clear measures single S. Okay. Did not know that. Now I do. Oh, don't need. Gonna mess up my. So now it's 21 seconds. Get this. This is so weird. Ugh, damn it. Hang on, guys. Promise you we're going to figure this out today. No matter what. I just have to check this real quickly. Hang on. Oh crap. Almost done. Hang on, guys. All right, got it. I got an email. I got a digital mail, I think they called it, to my company from the tax system in Denmark, and I was like, fuck, did I forget something? What's going on? But I did not forget anything, so that's just what they wanted to tell me, and so thank you. It always, yeah, so much in the beginning when you start up a new company. Wow, what a name, what a sentence. There's just so much stuff you have to understand and figure out, and talk with accountants and yeah, just so many questions, and you have to go through all that stuff. So I'm just constantly afraid that I misunderstood something or messed something up, but I didn't, so that's good. But yeah, that's the boring part of becoming an independent game dev. Let me just take a look at this. It's like it's... Also, what's up with these low numbers? Is there a performance like this? Can I do like now here? Okay, so what is this? What is performance with... But that's a function. That's new? I don't know. I feel the same, just reasonably formed and LLC with my brother, and there's so many things to consider. Exactly. Oh, I remember your name. I just recognized it now. Yeah, there is. And it's just like, let me build games. Let me do what I'm good at, and just stop bugging me with. I have to pay out salary to myself, but I'm the only employer. I'm the only one in the company. I'm the only employee, not employer. So. Just
Yes, kind of Bill Gates.
I guess there's a reason
I'm learning how to make iOS app, but somewhat I'm taking a diverse approach. I am
focused so much on creating a company, and like simple stuff is when you quit your job, you have to.
I'm trying to
your retirement plan.
To create. I'm creating apps using C2 framework. So I use mainly the C2 framework stack: C2, C++, C assembly. I'm not creating a iOS app
so if I do like
through the conventional way, like generally people do. I don't know even if it would be approved by Apple Store, App Store, Apple App Store. But I'll try. Maybe a complete waste of time, but I should give a try.
Other code executes. Then we're over here, but how?
I should eagerly
like
attempt to approve.
If we do date,
better say
with dates. Now instead. We get 0 still. Just wonder what happens if I do date now. I know it's not. But I wonder if performance is shared between my workers, my main window.
iOS.
So 1 second it says. 11 seconds. Okay, it doesn't make sense. It does not make sense. What the hell?
I guess it's this. Okay.
Scary thing and most frustrating, yeah. It really is. You're right, Dazed. That might be a way of figuring it out. So, what we do is we just do console. Just do it super.
Interesting.
Like that, right? Just testing here.
Yeah.
Oops, and okay, that took a long time. But oh, thank you, Dazed. Appreciate it. Fuck, that was stupid. Dazed to the rescue. Of course, this was the issue. It's quite obvious when you see the solution, as always. So I have to do like game.lifecycle.update on this one, I guess. Updated settings in 50 milliseconds. That's too much. Why is it 50 milliseconds? Has it anything to do? Like, is that just the time it takes to go back and forth? That's the big question. And we can figure that out by excluding the object. So what I want to do is I want to go to my helper on message. This one, rip that. See if there any difference. That wasn't the one. Underscore. So 40 milliseconds. Okay. Let's make another approach here where we completely remove the settings. If that's the case, like if this is let's just do null. Oh yeah, okay. Okay, so now it's super fast. So it all goes down to moving the settings object. That's being very, very, very expensive. God damn it. I was hoping that to be fast. But moving, or like, how big is it? What she said. Okay, it is around 400 kilobytes. It's not the biggest object in the world. But I guess enough to be a problem. Because I cannot live with 50 milliseconds. That's just straight up too much. What do we do? What are we doing? So that's why he was doing like one line of the array. But that won't, like that will be like greatly worker library. Let's see if Cataline. Let's see if there's something obviously better out there. Okay, Cataline is a JavaScript library all about workers. Workers should make your life easier, not harder, than blah 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 as calling it blah. It works the same across all browsers, normally known as communist. It's a great library with a less controversial name. Data, your data, and then response is a promise. So it gives me promises. So I return it like that.
Sorry.
As a promise. Like I do the resolve, return the promise. But if that's all I get. For use of additional API page and documentation, wrote a blog post. Okay. Hey Oliver, good to see you. I've been in your stream for ages, true, but I haven't been streaming that much either, so that might be my fault. Good to see you. Blah blah blah. I don't know. What is fractal? Dictionary. I'm thinking just one thing here, guys. One thing. And I'm not really, like, you know. I've been going quite well. You got something on Steam yet? Or what is the status? Functional, what is this? And why is there a Mac? Like, this is like, what do you want to sell me? Open source, okay. Free, credit, premium, so it's like that. Break problems into smaller pieces and execute them in parallel with a single output. Yeah. Maximize performance by spreading word. One thing that I'm looking into here. One thing that I'm considering now. Operative. That sounds nice. It's not really interesting numbers. Samples. Calculator. Operative. Add. So we expose an async API. Add. 1.2. Returning that. Okay. Don't care what not works. Need to iterate a lot. No problem. Was that 10 billion something? So it's the same thing with a big loop. Oh, you got it on Itch.io? Nice. Yeah, the thing is, I'm considering, guys, doing the indexed database, IndexedDB. I just never looked into it. I have no idea how it works, but that might be the way of accessing the same data. This feature is available in web workers. Indexed API is powerful, but may seem too complicated for simple cases. If you prefers simple, maybe I'll try local forage, taxi, Sango. Because if I can access what's it called? How's this working? I just need like a shared something that is accessible both for my web worker and my main window. So I was wondering, can I use that that database? Oh, nice! Congrats, Oliver. SangoDB. SangoDB. Look at these rookie numbers. Is a MongoDB-like interface? Oh, Mongo-like interface. Okay, get it. Suppose family filtering, projection, sorting, updating. But where is it stored? Like global in both moving data between what do you see, based big data? Yeah. Between web worker, moving data between worker and main window. How to pass large data. Want to know the efficient way to send data. Send a copy of the object to the web worker is using a transferable object, which is zero copy. What is zero copy? It shows that you were intending to make your data transferable, but I'm guessing it didn't work out. So I will explain what it means in data. Transferring objects by reference, although this isn't a perfect term, but as explained, it doesn't just work on any JavaScript object. It has to be a transferable object. But then again, yeah, when passing these sites around Postgres, a copy is still made. Therefore, if you're passing a large 50 megabyte file, there's not a noticeable overheat in getting blah blah blah. So Buffer object.match should be performing at great speed and should be bearing transferred 0 copy. The only problem would be if your buffer or button is not an array buffer and should throw it may be considered. It's a lot of text to understand right now. This is what you should not do, send the view. This is what you should do, send the array buffer. What really makes me nervous here is why wouldn't this just be like the default way of doing it? Yeah, and like why wouldn't it just do this behind the scene, you know? Like why would I do this? Why wouldn't Google go and say, okay, this obvious faster way. So instead of try buffer equal buffer object post message to my object. This way I found it get passed by reference and it's insanely fast. Why? Oh, okay. I get it. That's something we can try out really, really fast. So, oh. Wait a sec. I got this. I know. I understand what's going on here, and I understand the difference. You want it to be a reference, so it doesn't have to move the whole object or something. I don't understand why. That's how it is. This one is probably fine. What's important is when I'm moving the object around, and this is the thing. So my transfer object would be like settings, just making it as a variable up here too. Oh, not like that. Wait. Like that. And then we have to go back to this one and say this is like the transfer object. Yay, like 10 milliseconds. Still super slow. So done some testing for some stats. Results. Sending at 86 milliseconds. Right. So that's not the way to do that. Thinking SQL and do JS. new object. I never did something with web workers, but they are compatible with Angular. I mean, if you do something in your web worker, how does it affect your main app? No, web workers is like a completely different computer where you can just send one JavaScript object to that one, and it will return with potentially another JavaScript object. But you only have, like, you can only say, here is a message, and then it executes some code that can be returned. It's like there's no connection between your DOM and your main window and the web worker. So it's only for heavy CPU related stuff, or stuff that you want to make sure is not affecting performance of your application. In my case, I have the lifecycle that updates user count on the product. It updates bank balance, runs through your employee salary, stuff like that. All the stuff that is not directly coupled to my my UI. I want to put all of that inside my web worker to make sure the application runs more smoothly, and I have a clear separation between business logic and the UI, because right now I have a lot of performance issues because I got so much logic running in the background, and because JavaScript is, you know, it's just one big thread, so it has to wait for everything to happen. So it's a way of separating everything. I think I'm a huge fan. I'm just not sure. Just need to get a bit more experience with this. Hey Law, welcome. Yes, I'm working on this completely alone. Such a lonely man. Anyways, let's take a look at this. Alright. So I got web. For reasons unknown, might be another object. Writing. Like adding that value web here. So what am I at? Oops. If desktop, I might ask for desktop because I'm 100% sure that there will never be anything. There will never be any users on desktop, so that's a safe one. Exactly, Dave. Exactly. It's only for calculation. It's only for heavy work that you do not want to happen in the main window. Hey, Gaffrey. I actually have this little command here. Boom. So I do some of it. Online, blah blah blah. That's fine. It recreates the object, I guess, on all of these. Surprisingly, it says some numbers here. 144,000 users. I have no idea where that's coming from. It must be coming from this one down here. That's quite weird. They are pre-rendered 3D models, I would say. Like, everything is just PNGs. All PNGs. So it's not real 3D. This is not Unity. This is just a browser. WebTech. Let's set it here. So that's good. Now I got the new object. I need to manipulate this new object in my lifecycle method here. So that would be like... good to see you, Lost. You lurker. Like run. What do I call this method? Jesus. I need a method to describe emulating users. Emulate users. Emulate product users, that's fine. It's a brand new method. I have the users over here in the total amount. And what I need to do is figure out how many potential users I have. Potential users is going to be a dynamic number, the dynamically calculated amount. It's going to be based on the quality, total quality of my product. So I would need like potential users. That has to come from my I call it global helpers. So that allows me now to do helpers. And then calculate potential users from a product. Call it inside that method. Boom. Okay, so return, no, syntaxed, there you go. So it should return some number. It will be like product, it will be like active feature instances. Wow, this really forces me into separating everything correctly. I like this. Separation of concerns is very strong doing this approach, web workers. Total quality times 50. Okay. That's the potential users. Yeah, that's simple. So the user change will be some impressions. So what's the right approach here? Virtual campaign, that's right. I remember my thoughts when I were putting this together. So the impressions is running over here. Sorry, running down here. So I kind of want to build a method for figuring out conversion rate based on that. Based on one impression. So just thinking, should I split this into multiple methods? Let's just do like helpers, converted users would be helpers calculate impression result. Calculate campaign result. Wait a sec, because if I run this every tick, that might be very, very CPU intensive. Or intense, sorry. But that, I think that's actually fine. Because we got this brand new thread. So let's just try. We can always move it into like a bigger method that we only have to execute once. So that will be like campaign and calculate campaign result. There's no reason to like go down to minutes. We just let this return the total converted but we might also want to look into the response time, and then when we have that number we can do the calculation and figure out if it should be per minute or per hour or per day or whatever. Just want to, okay, and then like a marketing, like a campaign. That's gonna be in hours, always in hours. So you just get the amount of users you converted based on the campaign. Hey Smash, good to see you. So what do you need? You need amount of impressions. So it's gonna be like a new object. The impressions will be the amount of users you have. I don't know what's going on here. Impression is going to be like current users times 1. Okay. So that will be product users total times, I know, the conversion rate is static at 2%. What else do we need? So we send in those informations. The impressions. That's a very high conversion rate. 2.5. The hours. We need the hours. But does it really matter? Am I using the hours to nothing but... I don't care about the hours. F the hours. At this point, at least. Nah, let's keep it, because we can then return a whole object containing both the total generated, the per minute generated, and the per hour generated. So you have like everything you need from one method. That might be okay. And let's just call this campaign result. So the thing is, I'm reusing the same function for running marketing campaigns and running just viral gain, like a natural, organic user growth. So I'm just basically to emulate organic growth. What I'm doing is that I'm saying it is equal to running a marketing campaign doing 1% of your user base, like the total amount of users you have, including, and then from those users you will have a 2% conversion rate. There'll be plenty of marketing people saying that this is nuts, but screw them. Oh, actually I could just do like this or something. If I just do minutes here and say this is 1 minute, then I could just do like to run a 24-hour campaign, I would just do this. No. because then I don't know the total converted users. I would return. This is not so easy. This is not so simple as I was expecting it to be. I'm also thinking now, would I ever need... Okay, let's try and build the method and see if I'm completely off here. So these are the static numbers. These are the ones we are calculating. So let converted. Oh, wait a sec. Impressions. I probably need more. No. All right, the impressions is already based on a user base. The conversion rate and hours and all that stuff. Okay, okay, okay. So converted is going to be like campaign, and what did I say? What did my... It says the conversion rate divided by 100 times campaign dot impressions. That's going to be the converted users. So this happens automatically. I'm just thinking, should we include the potential users too? Without that, you would have a product with 0 users run one marketing campaign, and you would instantly generate thousands of users because you have such a good product and you run a huge marketing campaign. But then again, that's real world. Like, if you have tons of money, build a great product, market the hell out of it, that's success. Like, good product and huge marketing budget is just like equal success. So why not? Let's just return this. Not really, actually. Hang on. We need to include the featured instances like that, because we have to look at the response time, conversion impact. Boom. That's a 30%. So that's gonna be killing it like that. So let helpers know response time. You can see the number I'm looking for is the nan. Let's take this one, better example. Okay, so now we got 4.5. So that's the wait a sec, what am I saying here? No. It's a combination. I need the 78 milliseconds, and then we have to look at the graph we got up here. And that also means, wow, learning a lot right now. This means that calculate campaign result has to be 1 minute only, because if you suddenly get offline, if you suddenly get 8 seconds response times, the conversion time should just go down instantly. So we cannot have this run 24 hours or something like that. It has to be something where we say, how much do we get for this minute only on this campaign? and that's it. This will always be minute based. 1 minute based. So the response time can be calculated. Response time on one feature instance. Oh crap! I really need like a get product stats. Like that. So that would be like product stats. No reason not to just use feature instances, because that's the one telling everything we need. Okay, so let's say that this is returning the stuff that we need. That will be like, needs to return all of this down here. So return quality equal 46, just putting in some numbers here. Performance would be like 4.5. Response time 78 milliseconds. That. So that's gonna be an in between. If product stats, let's see, what did I call this? I called it conversion rate work. No, that's not it. Response time conversion impact. So it starts out at 100%. This doesn't really make sense, but look into naming later. So if response time, product stats dot response time, I think we can do the in between. Isn't it just in between? I can't remember. Between. I'm pretty sure there's a method in Lodash that makes it super easy to read. Math. Numbers. In range. That's the one. So that's gonna be what is number to check. Okay. Range, in range like that. So if the response time is between so here it is. So everything below, because it's gonna be I don't care about this right now, because there is already a conversion rate. The question is how worse should the situation be between based on. So response time. So it's going to be, if it's between 500 and 800. I'm going with some different numbers here. I want it to be decreased to 80% chance of gaining that user. If it's between 800 and 1,000, it's gonna be 70. I could probably just write some code that will calculate this, and I will probably do it later, but like, let's try and keep it simple here. And if it goes at 1500, it's gonna be like 50, so I'm jumping a bit here. And if it becomes between 2000 and 2500, you are down at 30%. And if the product stats response time is more than 2500 milliseconds, you are looking at a 5% chance of gaining that user. Boom. You have a freezer next to you. User, your head doesn't fill. Like the thing is, it's not that complicated really, but it's just a lot of things to keep in mind when you write the code. So simple, but there's just so much. But I learned like this seems to be the stuff that really makes the game nice. These mechanics that allows you to make changes to the game, and you just see instantly that results in some impact. So that would be like response time conversion impact. Will you? That one divided by 100 times converted users. Okay, so this returns how many users we gained that 1 minute, based on conversion rate and impressions and response time of the application. And there's just one issue here when I look at the code. I don't see myself taking into consideration or maybe I am. Maybe I am. That's what we talked about. The potential use is gonna be the like the thing holding you back. Hey Topper, good to see you. You're a bit late. I've been streaming for 2.5 hours. So I'm ending soon. But good to see you. You seem busy lately. Are you? Or is it just me being offline? Alright. I think this is it's gonna be good. Okay. So we have the result, we have the potential users. For now, I just want to add the campaign result to the current offline users, like total users. So that's gonna be, what did I say? Total. Let's add that. The campaign result. It returns nothing but a number. I just want to make sure that this is a round. Or maybe, no, I don't even need a round number. This is fine. This is fine. Hang on guys. Woo. Important mail I just got that I need to check out. Boom, boom, boom. Please be good. What? What the hell? It's not showing the message now. Okay, just a confirmation. Nothing exciting. I got your notification, but I had to clean my flat entirely. I am busy lately. Yes, don't have too much time for community. Much work over here. Okay, that's life. That's life. You get plenty of time later, I hope. I like what I see. Thanks. Yeah, I hope it's good. I really put a lot of effort, like more effort into planning this feature out than anything I ever did on Startup Company. I just had so much feedback this time, so much data, so much input from players. So I just, yeah, I think this will be very good. I think this will be very interesting. it adds an enormous amount of complexity, but it all really, like, I've been simplifying things, so all the complexity is happening in the background, but it just makes, I'm pretty sure this will make the product just to feel alive and feel like you have an actual impact on what you're doing. What dumb exception. Why is this not available? Boom, 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 boom. It's asking, not in scripts. Ooh, that's right. One error, cannot read property of blah blah. Oh, it's the blah blah. So feature instances, nothing. So I send in this one. Yeah. My bad, my bad. Feature activated feature instances, and then I send the whole object. Should I just calculate this from? Let's keep it like this for now. I have this idea that I just have enormous amount of performance right now, or like, because everything is running in another thread. So if that goes slow, who cares? Like, your CPU will just peak, but I don't care. And you probably don't care as long as that is not hitting 100%. So we're all good. Maybe. Why? What? Emulate product. Features, taking a product, taking settings, that feature instances, no problem. Shorty would you, okay, still an error. Undefined is, underscore is not defined. Oh. Okay, so I need to include Lodash in here too. Wow. This is introducing a lot of new issues, and now I got 2 instances of Lodash running. We all know that it's a little bit heavy, not gonna lie. We should be inside scripts already, so that's gonna be like lodash.min.js. Still one error. Self is not defined. Excuse me. Type of self. This means that Lodash and the web worker is not like a nice combination. Lodash and web workers issue 313. Works for me in Chrome 27. So they just like works for me, fuck you. I believe this is fixed in our 3.0. But I got 4. I'm going to do an free self instance of free blah 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 blah. So is it because I use myself selfie? Or maybe I can do like just guessing like crazy right now. I have no idea what I'm doing. Fuck, it worked. Okay. Still low numbers. So what I need to do is I want to make sure that... Okay, that's a very high number. Updating dependencies is important. Updating dependencies is the most... Okay, I'll shut up. You know what I'm about to say. Okay, 0. That makes sense. I would never, based on this one, I would never gain anything. Never, ever, ever. So I would have to do like a math, take the highest of these two numbers. So it's gonna be like 1,000 users at minimum. Ooh, we're gaining users now. This is not bad. This is absolutely not bad. I actually bought a new Unity code on Udemy. 1 year from now I want you to hire me as a junior programmer. Yeah, me too, me too. As long as I live in Denmark, it doesn't look like I'll be able to hire anyone. But let's see. Might sell tons of copies in the future. Like I still believe on 200k copies. I know I'm a douchebag saying stuff like that, but seriously, why not? Like, Software Inc. and Kenneth sold 100k quite fast, and Mad Games. What the hell is Mad Game Tycoon? Sold 150 or something like that. And then you got Game Dev Tycoon, 2 million, boom. Why shouldn't I be able to do 200k? Can you give an estimate about your currently sold copies? No, I'm not allowed to. But I know a guy called Steam Spy that will tell you the exact, not the exact, but a number very close to real life. I'm not allowed to, but you can check it out on Steam Spy. All in on Bitcoin and no problem. I do not believe in cryptocurrency. I know I'm one of these guys, but those people, but I don't know. It just feels incredible, unstable, and scares the crap out of me. Okay, 36 users. Where's that coming from? But anyways, ooh, stop. Ooh. I need to take care of everything happening on the product. So right now I have the update event here, and I do have the should be a run. I think I'm execute products. That's it. So we are not going to execute products anymore. So we do total, boom. So there you go. Yeah, no, I don't know anything about cryptocurrency. You're absolutely right. I'm just scared. Like it goes like 1 week, people put in $10, and next week they take out 60, and that scares me. Like anything that moves so quickly is just scary. So we got 4 now. So where are they coming from? 48 now. How's the whole object looking? Maybe just take out, delete, take this web out. Kind of object look like that. If I run it like this, it does not recreate web. That's good. Mad Games Tycoon is a decent game, but it's so simple. I never I gotta be honest, I really never put in a lot of hours into the game. But it looks like Game Dev Tycoon, just a bit more sandboxed, and but yeah, but same approach to how you create games, right? Imagine a startup company edition of creating games, like startup company game studio version. I wonder what I could do with that, like taking my approach with boxes, like crafting. I never thought about that. That might be something for the future. Any to the ways. What are we doing here? Yeah, we got users. Boom, boom, boom. Let's just update the products overlay to show this new thingy thing. Don't need that anymore. Don't need it. Oh, okay. So it needs to have a product change fire every time. So that's so it sends out this one. Did you publish the game only on Steam or also on other platforms? No, like Steam is my main platform, but I'm selling the game on various other platforms. That will be Humble Bundle Store, Bundle Stars, a Green Man Gaming, but none of them as a bundle. I'm not attending any bundles yet, and I won't do that. Hey Kogan, good to see you. Yeah, I'm a huge fan of Factorio. Like, that's so good. Got a lot of inspiration from Factorio when building a startup company. Here it is. This is not the right place. So anyways, so that will be time, blah blah blah, update it in. Just need to keep an eye on this. I want to keep it. But what I want to do is just execute a broadcast that a product have potentially changed. Still nothing. So why is that? Oh, it is updating. I was just expecting it to update if I paused and unpaused, but you can see, here it goes. We got that effect where it updates faster. Like this is not updating as often, and that was like a huge performance issue on slow machines, so I had to turn down the digest time, the time between each digest. But I really want to turn it up again, so you got that instant, like you want these numbers to be alive, you know, like it just rolls, updates super fast. Did you see that? It did not update correctly when I skipped a day. Problem, that is. Squeak is all new here. Welcome. Like what you're doing. Thank you. How often do you stream? That's a great question. I want to stream every day, but apparently not able to. So yeah, I right now I'm just running without a schedule, to be honest with you. Like I just stream whenever I have something to show. So for now, best thing is to just enable notifications on your follow, and fingers crossed. My dream is to stream every day, like between 2 and 6 p.m. my time, Central European time zone. So that's like it's almost 6 p.m. here, so stream is ending soon. So that's my dream, and I think I'll be able to do that. Stream about like 2 or 3 hours per day. Hey Seedpot, it's not morning in Denmark, so what are you doing? Are you working on something something interesting, Squeaky? It's not frigging morning in Denmark. It's 6 p.m. in Denmark. So that was a problem. That was a bad day. Just lost 200k users in one night. You gotta be pissed. Right, online users still 0. I just had to learn Ionic. Okay, nice. I have 0 experience with Ionic. But I will, I think, one day, potentially. Let's see. I just said to myself I don't want to think about porting to mobile until I hit 100k copies sold, like right now. That's... I can't say the numbers, it's so annoying. Stupid NDA. Yeah. Use angles you'll be familiar. Oh, jeez. It'll be a huge rewrite for me though. But I'm not so scared anymore about rewriting the game. Alright, so I'm just thinking, did I even need this? Like, can I just turn it off, go in here, start the clock, wait a second? Nope. Another thing I want to add is conversion rate change whether or not it's nighttime. So if it's nighttime, it's gonna be decreasing a bit, and a lot really, and increase in like peak hours, 6 p.m. and I don't know, until 10 p.m. something like that. NDA with Steam, yes. I'm not allowed to expose any numbers, percentages, like anything related to my sales. I am allowed to refer you guys over to Steam Spy though, because those are numbers gathered by already public information. Got that. I think we're good now. We can run a marketing campaign. Let's. Yeah, the marketing campaign. This is organic growth. That's all of this organic growth. Cool. Down here we need like marketing campaigns. So I probably want to put this into its own method, like emulate product users. That's gonna be like emulate organic growth. Only right way to say it, and it didn't work. Why? Emulate organic growth. Oh, it's right here. Damn. It's so annoying that it wants to like refactor in multiple files when that is indeed not what I want. That's going to be organic growth. We'll have another method that will be it will be emulate. It shouldn't be emulate. Just run organic growth really, and then run marketing campaigns. Yeah. Just have another method. Pretty. And it's the same things that I'm pushing in here. Now we should just do it like this. so we don't have to do that multiple times. Can you just be like featured instance? Like that. No reason for that. What are you guys saying? What means the second number? I can't remember. I think like might be like maybe a number that is potentially missing is my guess. Can you tell me what keyboard you use? I like the sound it makes. It's kind of like a special keyboard, really. It's a combination of mechanical keys and membrane keys. It's coming from Razer. It's called Oct2017. Chroma, really. You don't need the Chroma version, I would say. It's just like enable some coloring. But it's this dude here. And I'm using it because my old fingers can't handle a fully mechanical keyboard, so now I'm using this one, and it's like a combination, so it's a bit easier to the fingers. But not as easy as a membrane, a fully membrane keyboard. Dental users. What do we need here? Potential users, that's indeed something we need for both of these features. Let's not copy it up as a shared variable just yet. We have a Chroma V2, that's a fully mechanical. I'm pretty sure it's only the Oct2017 keyboard that is the combination. They actually got patent pending on that specific technology. It's quite cool. Quite cool. It's the first mechanical keyboard I've ever been able to use for more than 2 hours without having pain in my fingers. So I'm quite happy. Finally got my sound. Alright, so run marketing campaign. I'm just wondering, what do we need here? We run the campaign here. The product is used for what? For calculating potential users, and this one, don't need it. So do I need? Yeah, I need this one, and I need it for impressions, but that's gonna be like the campaign. That will be like required as the first thing, campaign. And then I will send in the campaign, and this makes me, obviously, it makes me think, holy crap, we can use the same method. But you know, that's something we should look into later. When everything is done and we're happy with the result, then you can look into stuff like that. Tasty Graph is doing. What is this? I just noticed this. I never saw one of his streams. Okay, nice. Perfect. And Björn is also working right now with 3 viewers. What the hell is going on? Just started maybe? Or just completed? No. Alright, I think Björn just got a host. So let's follow up on that one. Guys, I will be back tomorrow. No, what day is it tomorrow? This is how it is being indie dev. You have no idea what day it is. It is Friday tomorrow, so I have plans tomorrow. Oh, maybe I'm back tomorrow. Let's see. Anyways, remember to click the follow button. Remember to come join us on Discord. Here is the link. And anyways, I hope to see you very soon. Thank you for watching, guys. I'll just click over here at stream is over, mic my microphone, and host you guys over to Björn. Bye, guys.
Yes. Yes, что-то I need a coffee. before skipping, I'll let something's ready. Okay, I will going to pre-transpile pre-compile, let build, let it build ball according to the latest source code. What's happening? Relax. Oh yes. Start again. Relax. Is there anything that wasn't added yet? Okay, let's add it. Okay. Oops. Oh.
Quer almoçar agora?
Já tá pronto?
Daqui uns 5 minutos, mas eu preciso saber se você vai querer agora.
Você vai comer agora?
Não.
Você ia fazer o quê?
Já tá pronto, é arroz e carne de porco e salada.
Você ia dar pra mim e não ia comer?
Não, eu tava com. Se você fosse comer, eu ia comer um pouco, entendeu?
Pode ser mais tarde?
Pode.
Eu não tô com fome.
Então tá.
Obrigado, amor, por perguntar tão gentilmente. Meu anjo. Ai. Hi, iTechno. I'm going to lunch.